Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. In today's video, it's going to be part 2 of the Porsche Panamera rebuild. In this video, you can see a quick recap from part 1. It got left front damage from actually hitting an elk. This vehicle we actually bought on IAAI.com, which is Insurance Auto Auctions, and we actually bid on it blind just by looking at pictures. If you missed part 1 of this video, the link will be right above. It was a little bit of a challenge getting this unloaded since we couldn't get it started with a jump start. We actually tried jumping it off the truck and another vehicle still didn't work. I tried again after we finally got it pushed off of there and it still wouldn't work. So I had to actually replace the battery, which was completely shot, and then I was able to start the vehicle on the first try. The interior was in excellent condition, and here's a little close-up of the damage on the left front. So the first thing I had to do was actually remove the bumper and the fender to inspect for damage. Once I took off the bumper and the fender, I was just looking to see if there's any bent parts or cracked parts under the hood, and the only thing I really found was a headlight bracket that was actually damaged. And this whole car is actually made out of aluminum, so it's pretty easy to bend back with a little bit of heat. You don't want to put too much heat on aluminum because it's easy to crack, but if you do it carefully, you can actually bend it back in place and save a lot of the parts. At this point, I was able to save the headlight bracket by straightening it out. A new one would have cost me over $1,500, so this was good to keep it within budget. So after I made sure that the headlight bracket was level with the other side, I went ahead and ordered up the parts that we're going to need, which I was able to source out a bumper, a fender, a door, and actually a new hood. And then we also needed to get the windshield replaced, which was actually busted because the elk flew over the left front and actually went into the windshield and rolled off the roof, which actually rolled onto the door, which actually caused damage to the door as well. Then we went ahead and removed the old windshield to replace it with the new one. All the used parts I was able to find for this vehicle were the same color code as the vehicle is, which is white. The only thing we had to get painted was that fender, and I just got it back from the paint shop, and you can see it matches actually pretty well. Here we got the headlight locking mechanism installed. There's a few plastic pieces on there that broke that are going to need to be replaced, but I was able to find those for about $40–50. We did put on the front bumper just to make sure everything lines up, and everything lines up pretty good. We'll need to put the headlight on just to make sure it lines up with the bumper as well. The hood was installed, and that actually goes down perfectly. And then we were also able to put the used door on, which fit on there nice. There's a few little gaps we need to work out, but that's just minor adjustments towards the end. Then the headlight bracket is actually going to need to bolt onto the fender, so we're going to need to line that up just to make sure that everything fits on there. There's a few little holes on the side right there that need to actually connect onto that fender, so that just needs to be lined up, and it's just a matter of tweaking it. If I need to bend it a little bit more, that's easy to do, but I would just have to remove it in order to do that. Then we got the little headlight washer covers. I actually had the left one. I ordered one for the other side that was actually missing, so that's just for the headlight washers, no big deal. I actually found that on eBay for about $10. And you can see right here, I actually painted it. I did about 4 or 5 coats on there with the same paint coat as the vehicle. At this point, we got the fender installed, and you can see it actually looks pretty good, matches pretty well. The damage originally was on the left front of that fender right there where I'm pointing, and you can see that little gap right there, which we just need to tweak to get that lined up. This rebuild took me about 2 weeks to complete, and a week of that was actually just waiting for parts. The auction website estimated around $25,000 to rebuild this vehicle, and it actually only cost me around $3,000 just to get the parts and my time. And I actually saved around $17,000 off of Blue Book value. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment. Don't forget to like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe.